Okay, time for another one of these sort of Let's Plays first hours that I do. New game, Slipways. Builds itself as a sort of 4x without any of the tedious waiting / puzzle game. So yeah, let's have a look at it. So yeah, let's click Learn to Play, see what happens. How to play, look around, buy... yeah. Okay, sure. Setting out probes. Gotcha, so where the black blobs are is where you're likely to find planets. Okay. Colonise them. Okay, and they can produce different things. Okay, fairly simple supply and demand. Okay, I mean that looks fairly simple, doesn't it? Really, you've got to match up the things that supply stuff to the ones that want it, and then it turns the unlit to the lit. Okay. So to get it from struggling to establish, you have to deliver all of its needs. This upgrades their production, income, and happiness. Gotcha. Yeah, see the little example we're doing there. The top one needs people and water to make bots. Bots then go to there to make food, which then go to there to make people. Okay. Then it opens up the next level, which is if you get water to it. Okay. And then obviously that's the next thing there that makes this one fully. So it should stop being struggling and start being established. Does that last bit? Bing, yes, goes to established. They were all established. Gotcha. Successful. They get 2 imports and 2 exports. Prosperous 3 successful. There you go, that's getting its chips, its food, and its box of whatever. Box comes from there, food comes from there, chips come from... where do the chips come from? Down there, maybe? Oh no, there. Gotcha. Okay. Extra needs when they upgrade. Yes, saw that. Okay. Zoom in. Can't cross slipways. Gotcha. Also have a limited range. Alt does potential trade routes, yeah. Undo. Okay. Limited view, yeah, for a war. Other things appear. Build your own structures. Oh, I see. Okay, so for like planets, but you build them. So there's a whole tech tree, I presume, all research stuff. Technology lab, there you go. Tech shrub, I guess, rather than tree, if it looks like that. Meanwhile, the pleasant elevator music continues. All kinds of complicated stuff. But yeah, every 2 you go down a little. Okay. Timing and scoring. Time only advances when you take an action. Most action between 1 and 3 months. Get income at the end of each year. Skip years manually. Gotcha. 25 years. And then the game over. Happy planets, yay. Bad planets, no. Okay, make sure they get rid of everything they've got. Keep happiness up, or otherwise you get booted. Cool, yeah. Get rid of struggling. Yeah. Okay, they go both ways, and that's... Science is important. Okay, that's it. Alright, let's give it a go then. Okay, how do I get out? Back out. Let's try and escape. There we go, if in doubt, escape. Let's give it a go then. Start game. Quick start. That's your first game. Would you like to jump start into a quick run? Sure, let's go. Wow, let's go off into our space adventure. Yeah, I've done the how to play. So there's the centre of the galaxy. I'm assuming it's a giant black hole. So we need to look for planets where black blobs, bigger they are, the more likely. So if we go, oops, oh dear, failing already. Sending a probe, I thought, wasn't it? Right click. Well, that's where we get to fail straight away. Building stuff, technology, statistics. I have to play probes. Colonization. Click and drag on an empty space. That's what I just did. Oh. Very strange. Boom. There we go. Right, what do we got? So that is Jungle World. Okay, so it either is chips and food to make people, robots to make food, or robots to make biomass and water. Ocean. People to make water, robots to make food, or some kind of red thing and food to make people. So if you can give them robots, they can make water that goes there. Alternative, you give them food and chips, they make people. That makes food and whatever. To make, okay, so we could do the first, that one, and that one there. Okay, that would kind of work. What's this? Desert, no actions available. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm not convinced by that, so let's see what is nearby, I guess, there. Swamp. Chips and food to make people, robots to make food, people to make biomass. So, okay. People to make biomass, people to make water, biomass to make food. Ah! Right, okay. All needs red stuff, which we don't have, to make a bunch of things. What's that? Asteroid, okay. None of this seems to really work very well together, does it? I'm like looking at it again. How does this work? You need chips and food to make people, but they haven't got any people. It's make water. People to make biomass, chips and food to make people again. Chips and none of these work together. Biomass to make food. Okay. People makes biomass. Biomass makes food. People makes biomass. Food makes people. So we could do a loop there. There to the there, then they ran like that. It's not great. You know what? Let's just see what these slightly missed there. Try that again. What's this one? Biomass and food to make people. Right, okay. Okay. People makes minerals. That's an asteroid for money, right, okay. Okay, right. There's got to be some way of doing this. So biomass and food makes people. I mean, there's a simple one there, isn't there? Biomass and food makes people, and that one, people makes biomass. So we could just link those two up. Let's try it. So if we go... one. Right then. So that now needs food. And we're making a spare biomass there. No, doesn't use biomass, doesn't use biomass, doesn't use biomass. You know what, let's see what these are. Council tasks. So we'll see if I do what? What? New tasks available. Get more people. Get one more forge or planets to successful. Establish 2 more pairs of planets. Increase population by 5. Let's try that one. And let's also try that one. Right. Meanwhile, what are these? So that's just an asteroid for cash. Mineral. People makes minerals. People makes minerals over there too. Water and food makes people. Wow, people make minerals. Lots of people make minerals. Which we could, if we could do, we could link up to that forge world, but never mind. Fat bunch of nothing. No actions available. Gee whiz. Oh, here's a bunch of planets, right? So that is food makes people, people make things, robots make food. Robots make food, people make... That seems very similar, that seems very familiar too. We need robots from somewhere, don't we? So we can get some food going. Oh, what's this? Connect a planet with idle people on it to explore. Don't have that at the moment. Jungle, once again. And that's a forge world. I mean, so that would be nice if you had spare people, which we need food for. We haven't got any food from anywhere. I mean, that says... Oh, yeah, that's just a lab. You can't build anything for... I suppose there's spare biomass. Can we do anything with spare biomass? I don't think so. Whoops. It's just an asteroid again. Consider me stumped. Can we get to see that? No. Can we get to see that one? Let's try that one. No, that's a nothing. Needs food. Ah! Okay, okay, right there. If we can give it biomass, we can get food. Can that one? Oops. So you could set up a ring here. Food makes people. Biomass makes food. People make biomass and water. Biomass makes food. People make biomass and water. Food. Right, so we then go that one to there, to there, to there. Okay. So we've got people available there. No, what's people available? How did I miss that? There's people available there. Oops. Oh, a bunch of worlds. Right, so if there's I see, yeah, that biomass is actually making 2 people, one of which is spare. Loads of minerals. Which will go to there for something eventually. Oops, don't mean to do that. Mean to the right mouse. Okay. So that's got spare food. Out of range. Darn. And that's got spare people. Why is that obstructed? Okay. It's only a one-time option. Right, it's probably something we can do around there in a moment, but let's just have a look up here. Got needs food, got spare biomass, needs water, making ore. Oops, back up. Person makes biomass and water. Food makes people. Right, so if we make we could make robots there. Robots. No, because you can't cross slipways. Okay, so God, this is actually quite this is actually quite complicated. Oh, jeez. Okay, right, how are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? We need water to make that better. We need food. We can't get food to there unless we come from there. To get food from there, you need to have robots. Robots would have to come from there. They'd have to have minerals. Minerals would need to come from none of these, really. There. Could you go minerals from there to there? Let's try it. Okay. Okay. Yep, I'm out of money. Looks like I'm out of money. We've got, what's that we got? Spare robots over there. Spare people there. Anyway, so what do we do? Skip to next year. Get a bunch of money. Right. So, doing that person there is going to be doing anything, so we may as well. Turns food into people and... Oh, need to... Is that useful? Don't think it is, so let's do that. So if we turn that to that, it's got spare minerals. What was that we could build? What was this? This thing needs what? Could use biomass. Got some spare biomass. Can't afford. Ha! Oh, we need people. Didn't spot the people requirement, did I? Okay, so if we do that like that. There we go. It's turning biomass into research. So we've got spare people nearby. To make a bunch of things that aren't needed near there. So, I mean, what could we do here? We could turn that into making boxes from minerals, which we then send to there. Let's do that as soon as we've got some cash. New technology available. Okay. So that's anti-unhappiness. That's better money from trade. That's makes scanning better. Don't particularly want any of those right now. Right, so what we're going to do, yeah, I was talking about this one. So if I make that into box making, go to that, oops, back, go that one to that one, makes loads of boxes. There we go, we have somewhere successful which now has spare people. Why can't it do that? Oh, I need to make it that. Let's do that. Spare people go there to make that. It's out of range. That doesn't do anything, so let's not bother. Let's get some cash from that though. Oh, that might be doable. More people makes water and biomass. Send the water there. Person from there. Not allowed now. Yeah, well, if I do... What do you mean, not allowed now? Okay, yeah, don't... Oh, is it because... Yeah, okay. Out of range, of course. Of course. So let's do that. Make that a colony. That to there provides the people. Bam, and that provides like that. Jolly good. Got spare food there. We can run over to that one. So the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice there's a skip. Oh, that's because I paused it while I went to have my dinner. And of course, because there's never a second chance to make a first impression, I then forgot to turn the mic back on. Clever, aren't I? Anyway, so there's about another 6 minutes of it to go of what was the first hour, but I've put it on 5 times speed so it zips through. So you don't have to sit through too much of me in silence. Before you get to an end bit, which is effectively the end of a game, which happened pretty close to actually to an end of an hour. So their idea that this is a quick game you can play turns out to be true. It is. It takes about an hour once you know what you're doing, in fact, possibly less. Everything you've seen before is pretty much the game. It doesn't really change much, hence why I didn't really feel like you could probably sit through another half hour of slow, patiently clicking through planets and linking them up. Beyond this, there are other facets to the game. There's a scenario-based sort of section where you have specific goals you need to do with specific special rules that tweak it a little bit. Apparently there's going to be a big long story that folds out, but it's not quite there yet. There's about 4 scenarios at the moment, no more. You can do rank games, a particular challenge type and rank versus everyone else in the world. This is usual with these kind of things now. And there's different difficulty settings and so forth. You can play around with your starting alien races that are backing you, but fundamentally the game doesn't really change much. This is it. So if you like your sort of slickly presented puzzles that are pleasantly soothing to play, not bad, not a bad game. Anyway, so here we go. The rest of this is at 5 times speed, and then there'll be a bit at the end where I talk about an end. So yeah, enjoy. Well, there you go, that was actually the end of it. Took another 10 minutes after an hour of playing. That was my empire, that's the score. Not really sure what else. You got like a legacy? Oh, 52 planets. Oh, it's just basic points. Not sure what all this ranks unlocks, but yeah, cool. There you go, that was a game. I guess you just start again if you want to start again.